Whew. All right, this is my workstation. I'm using a pillow from like one of our outdoor furniture chairs. That is what I'm using to kneel on. All right, so this is my soil. Soil was delivered in by another company, um, a landscaping company. So we ordered the soil. It looked good. It's very nutritious. It's a nutrient dense blend of topsoil and leaf compost, but it looked pretty lifeless. And the guy did tell me that this dries out quickly. So I added a little bit of cocoa coir to help with that moisture retention. And I also added in some perlite, which is this stuff here. These are those white beads that make the soil look, I don't know, really pretty. And I just used my little hand rake here to just scratch it into the top few inches of soil. Okay, so I have these corn plants. Now these were together, but I separated them so that way I could have individual corn stalks. And I'm using a little bit of this soil moist product. This is what's called a mycorrhizal inoculant. You want to sprinkle a little bit on the root system and then sprinkle just a little bit in the hole, in the transplant hole. And there we go. There's our corn. Now in front of this corn, I want to put a bean plant. And here's our bean plant. And I want to add these three corn stalks. So this was one seedling. This came in one seedling cell, but you can see that there's three corn stalks in here. So what I'm going to do is use my handy dandy knife and go right through this and right through here. And I'll try to keep the roots intact as much as I can. And I do hear that corn is actually quite sensitive to having their roots disturbed, so I feel like this isn't really a good idea, but this is my first time really trying corn, so I guess we'll just find out, if this works or not. We'll find out if we get corn. And if we do, then that means we know that these corn can handle Okay, so now we have them. Right, so we're going to go in with some of the corn stalk. And put it right down in here. And gently fill this back up. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself with these little small achievements. But that is what gardening is all about. It doesn't matter how fast or it can. It can matter how fast or slow you go. But you can really take your time with this. There's no rush, I have been feeling stressed all day. And I was getting stressed with the amount of time that it's taking and just trying to be logistically savvy. But now I'm thinking, just throw some stuff in the ground. Like, it'll work or it won't work. That happens anyway, even with the best planning. So just have fun with it. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been working. So anyway, I've got the corn in the ground, but I have a few more spaces that I really want to plant corn, but I'm out of corn seedlings. So this is when I'm going to go in with some corn seeds because it's not too late. I actually just got this corn. This is called glass gem corn, and some of the kernels or the seeds are just dried corn kernels. And like, for example, this one here, you can see it's blue, and they're all kind of like that. They have these cool colors. I googled a picture of glass gem corn so I could see what an ear of that corn looks like, and it is beautiful. It's lavender and periwinkle and blue and white and gray, and I don't know, it's just all these cool colors. It looks like this galactic corn. I guess I have mixed reviews on if you can actually eat it or if it's just ornamental. Either way, I have these seeds and I'm going to use them because they were just beautiful. And that's something new that I'm doing this year, is growing things just because I think that they're pretty, not because they're edible. And I do love the edible stuff. I actually want my garden to look nice as well and be a source of pride for me. So beauty it is. So let's go ahead and sow these corn seeds. And also, by the way, I wanted to just say, if you're looking for seeds, check out your local library. Get a library card if you don't have one, because you should get one. And check out if they have a seed library. And if they don't, maybe even inquire if they would be willing to start one. They sometimes get donations, and then you can sign up, or at least in the case of, at least in my case, I just registered online and they allowed me to pick up to 10 vegetable and herb seeds and up to 5 flower seeds. And I got a bunch of seeds for free: Mexican gherkins, Tobago seasoning pepper seeds, wildflower seeds, and flash gem corn seeds. So let's get these in the ground courtesy of my local library. So the squash, I have these beautiful Coco Zell zucchinis. This says that it is high yields of dark green, flavorful fruit with light green stripes. This actually resembles a watermelon kind of on the skin. So I want to get one of these down, but I think this is going to be the same scenario that I've had with the other seedlings today, which is that one of these seedlings actually contains 3 plants. So I'm going to be teasing this apart with my knife and then getting this into the ground. Look how good it's coming together, y'all. Yes. Now I just want to add a pollinator plant. So I'm going to go with these nasturtiums that are looking kind of sad. We want to make them happy again. So I don't know if you can separate these, but we're losing light and I've been busy all day. So we're just going to take them as they are and just put this whole plant in here. Half of one garden bed is complete. All right, so that's everything. KJ's take on the Three Sisters method is complete. Squash, peas or beans, and corn all planted. We have our seeds in. We have our nasturtium in to help our pollinators be attracted to this bed. Yeah, all we have to do now is water and wait. So I'm gonna do that. But thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you on the next one.